Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and I got some friends in the house. They were here helping me when they first come in, and now I've gathered a new plan. What I've done is I've taken a piece of exhaust pipe and put it through this roller right here. Put it through this right here, and we got a gradual bend the whole way. I had a 2-inch die. It does not do mandreled 90s. It does not do that, but it'll give it a nice bend, equal all the way. So I've did one piece of exhaust pipe, and for me to hold that piece of exhaust pipe and to get it up there and get it put where I need to have it, I actually need the help that I got here today. I'm glad they showed up. But basically what's going on is I did the first one, I put a little roll in the first one. I did not change that at all, so when I roll another one, it should be exactly the same. When I beat the pipe on the ground, it only gave me a bend in the center, sort of, or that did. It only gave me a bend in the center, what it usually does. I usually do it that way. But when we all held it up there was 3 of us, we all put it up. Where'd they all take off to? Not gonna help no more?
Smoke break.
Oh, smoke break. So basically what it is, we put it up and we got this one, it looked nice with this one rolled and this one left the way it is. In order to, we've actually discussed it and talked about it, I'm gonna need 4 of them. As you can look at the pictures, there's one for the top.
Yeah.
And then there's one for the underneath the top, and then the metal goes in between. So I'm actually gonna have to make 4 exactly the same. So what my plan is to do is take this piece of exhaust pipe and roll it through the roller, bend the other one by hand, like banging it on the floor like I did this one. Once I get this one welded together, I'm gonna take a marker and I'm gonna draw all the way along what it looks like. And that way there, when I make the next 3, so this is gonna be the first one, and I have to make 4 of them. So I make the next 3, I'm gonna just match it up to the line that I have on the floor so we know exactly what's going on. If I put it on, then I wouldn't know unless I marked it on the floor. But right now I'm gonna try to weld these together and get the concave shape going straight. That's basically what I need. And it's hard for me to do that on this floor where it's not level. So, I forget your name?
Dave.
Dave's gonna hold this end. Tracy's gonna hold that end. I'm gonna tack it in the center. And it's gonna be a 3-man job. 3-man job. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tack it together in the center. Tracy's gonna use his eye to figure it if it's straight or not. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hold it like this. We're gonna get it straight. You're gonna just tell me if you want to, I don't know if you want to go to the end, Tracy, and see if it's straight. I can hold the center. You just eye it up, will you?
Straight down.
You might as well go right to the end if you like.
Yeah.
Right to the end, man.
Right there.
Are you serious? Is it good?
Yeah.
Don't let go.
Put that helmet down. Watch your eyes.
Yep.
One more time. Still straight?
Yep.
All right.
Straight as my eyes will show.
Okay.
Amen.
I'm going to let it down on the side now. See if I can't get,
Down a bit.
well, I just want to know if I got this curve going on nice. That's all. Basically what I'm looking for.
Need it opened or closed? Opened a bit maybe?
No, just looking down in yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm going to try it right there. Oh, I can feel it.
There's one out here, Chad. Go down.
Huh?
I was going to say there's one out here.
Okay. I just got it. Just want to look again. I might as well weld it. Going for it, I am. It's got a nice curve to it, eh?
Looks good here. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
From this end, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta roll it or?
I'm gonna just let that cool for a second. We can roll it, yeah, roll it. It's not going anywhere, is it?
Looks good.
We should check it.
It's got a real nice sweep to it.
Got a real good sweep to it, isn't it? It's got a real good sweep to it. Yeah, we're letting my finger in that pipe's hot. Just want to roll it. Hold it like that, Casey, please, for a second.
Yep.
Got to put your ground back on. Though.
Oh, you're not done welding. Good.
Okay. Spot on here. I'd rather have more weld on it than not enough. You're more than welcome to let it go if you like. Yeah. So what I've got is I've got a nice swoop going on there as far as I'm concerned. This is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sweep the floor. I am. Watch that pipe. Don't you grab that. It'll be nice and hot on you.
Drag that up.
No, I'll just sweep the floor here and I'll lay it. Yeah. As you can tell, I do a lot of sweeping at the house. That's not true. Watch your hand. Don't burn yourself.
Been there, done that.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy to forget. That's for
I
sure.
know.
I'm going to take it over here just a little bit. Try to get it, or maybe this way. I'm not sure. Wherever's the flattest way I can get. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mark on the floor so I can measure up the next one.
Hot spot.
And I know right where it's welded because it got a little bend.
Bubble there?
Yeah, little. So that's how I'll make the other piece. I basically know how I'm going to do it. Put one through the roller and the other one I'm going to bang on the floor. We don't have to hold it in the middle anymore. Let's stick it up there and see what it goes like.
Now,
Who's the tallest guy?
Which end is which end? We got to turn that, I think. Or do
No,
we?
this
Which-
is.
Oh,
nope,
is that the right way?
it's the right end.
Wasn't short.
Oh. I'm going to go up there and tack. We can leave that down for a second.
Yeah, you want to get your rig.
I'm going to get the welder going because I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to. So as you can see, I need it to help I need it to help. Perfect timing. I keep saying that. Perfect timing.
You gonna weld this piece right?
I am. I am what I am. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's put that on there first. I want to stand up there. I just want to know if I got enough. Yeah, I got enough. You want to take that, Ian? I need a helmet. Tracy's on it. He's on it. All right. You're going to be in control of the bend there.
Gonna mess you up in here?
No.
You get it?
No, I want you to hold. What do I want you to do? No, you're fine. I can hold it, I guess. You look good and straight?
Yeah.
What?
We got a slight little whatever in the middle.
A slight whoopie?
Yeah. It's not bad, but see what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, let's take it down.
Or do you want to tack it, notch it, open it up there and fill it in, or no?
Well, I have to basically cut it right off if I notch it. I have to basically cut it because
You're gonna, I would say cut on this side and open it up. No?
well, basically if I do that, yeah. I can do either way, you know what I mean? Like, I see what you're saying though. I wonder if I hit it, if it'll help it. No, I gotta get that out though. Let's take it back down.
Because it does a little.
Let's take it back down.
Okay.
Watch your hand on the hot part.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, we'll turn that welder off, you please there. Just that button, there's a button around the front. You got her.
That's probably because of the slope of the floor.
So, it has to go down.
Yeah.
See it up there.
It's probably the slope of the floor that gave it that rise there, right?
So I cut it and push it and it goes down so we got enough room in the floor there. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Pull up on this one.
Just put. Still not holding it. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Basically, I want that to come together, you know.
Did it go?
If I had a low spot in the floor, it'd be better. You know what I mean? If I could find a low spot.
You want this held up?
Probably that right there would do it. I need that damn welder again. Yeah. Something about that. We'll do this and check it first.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing.
Just right here.
On the.
I got where the pipes
That
weld
looks
together.
straight,
Yeah,
doesn't
where the
it?
pipes weld together is a little bit, but that's fine.
I think because the joint's a little off center, but
Right.
it's still in line.
Right. I agree. So I'm happy with that. I can weld. Yeah.
Do you want to
I want to put some weld on it.
look at it on the truck? No?
No, I'll just weld it. I'll just
Second
weld
here.
it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Hoping it didn't. Didn't get your fingers, did I? I want to put that back on just for a second. I
just didn't know which way you were going with the pipe, so I figured I'd wait until you're ready to go.
Yep. Do this one. Ready?
Yep.
Let it down. Go this way. One on the top. It's off like a little bit, but what? I don't think it's anything major where it comes together like it's off. Like,
Are you doing fill work on it?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I put a little fill on it, make it better. Does it look straight now, Tracy?
I think it does.
Okay, good. Awesome. All right, we'll lay it down. We'll go back out
I
again.
broke your blade.
That's all right. That's at least it happens. That's the best. All right. Back to the...
Speed bump.
Basically.
Dave. Oh, Dave. Grab the other end of that.
You're on call again, Dave. I'll bring it down to you. I'll get you to hold it. All right, I might be able to hold it myself. I'm not sure, but I'll pass it through to you. I'm gonna go up here.
Is that thing turned on?
Not yet. Here, I'll get it.
Okay. In the middle.
Not plugged in. Plug her in first.
Yeah, I was gonna do this by myself this morning, baby.
Yes, you were.
What a joke.
Oh, there it is.
What a joke.
All right.
All right, Stacy, or Tracy, you're lining it up.
Just sack.
Yep.
Right there.
All right, just a second. I got to move it over just a bit. Come back some. Good now?
Right there.
That's the line with weld. I know what you're saying there because that pipe's all bent, right? Is it good right there?
Yep.
Just going to tack it for now. I'm going to have to hammer that a little bit to make it fit better. I'm going to just tack it at your end.
You can eyeball that there because it's, you walk at that end and eyeball where you.
See, I got the end all bent up, right? What I'm going to do is I'll cut that and bring that up to it because we're going to use two pipes.
An angle cut on it. Yeah.
Just cut it here somewhere and then angled up and then cut it. How do I want to do that?
For now, just put a little temporary one on to hold the pipe.
See what's
Just a suggestion.
You should be able to let go of it.
And then you can figure out kind of like
Yeah, I could walk right up that. So what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to cut this off. Relief cut it here and just pull that up a little bit. And then weld the gap back shut again, because basically what I'm thinking, actually,
That's got a nice flow to it.
Does it?
Come back here and look at that.
good.
I think it does.
Sure does.
I think it looks pretty sweet.
Look at that now, we just got a nice flow to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
got
think
it.
so.
It's quite something, eh? You don't realize. And nice little bend goes back up here, and then we follow that.
Right, for the second tube.
Right. I'm just kind of wondering where I should bend that, cut that, bend that back. Right about here.
You want to clean this off first, right? Probably.
I'm going to leave it there for now for length. And I do want to, like up the other end, it's kind of dented up too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see something. I got to see if that, we got quite a bit of pressure going against that front pipe. Just want to see if it's perfect still. Come look at that, the pipe going. It's quite amazing how that pipe is still running with that exhaust.
Yeah, yeah, parallel.
Yeah, parallel, that's the word.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So I just got to figure out where I'm going to cut that
Right on.
to make that join together. And I'm going to make that call here in a second. That can be welded, that's fine. Good, 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 good. It could be in just this pipe's got a little bit to it, but you know what I mean? This pipe's got a little bit of this to it. This one here.
Well, that was part of the whole bending to start with. I noticed when we had it on the floor, I said it had that, because we were going off the floor, right? So.
I know what you're
the
saying.
floor wasn't totally flat.
So you'll hold this while I cut this? Will you do, like when I cut this off?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to change the blade here. You don't have to do right this second, but I'm going to end up making a cut.
Yep.
I'm going to make a cut. I don't know if it's going to be the right cut, but I'm going for it. She's touching me, boys, and I love it.
We gotta go. Private time.
Well, it's basically what I need to do. The grinder's scared. You see that? It's running away from me. Do you blame him? Well, I don't know. Now, I'm going to make a funny cut on this one. Just wondering where I want to cut it. I'm going to relief cut it here somewhere and aim this up and then cut them together. So I'm going to cut this off. Okay, you don't have to pick it up or anything, just leave it there. I'll cut it for now while it's on. Just trying to make the right cut, that's all. Yeah, we'll just move that aside if we can. Pluck this up. I don't know if I like that much, but bring that back. I don't know if I like it much, but you got to hold that, obviously. Too heavy for you?
Yeah, you better bring in reinforcements.
I just want to pull this. Try to straighten out my boo-boos.
Casualties of war.
Yeah. Didn't do the best of cut there, really. But
Well,
no. Let's bring it up more. Ah, terrible.
little tack.
Terrible.
Coat hangers.
Oh yeah. Shit. Oh, there goes the other grinder disc. You break one, I break one. Fair is fair.
Good. I don't feel so bad.
I think it's gonna hold.
Yep.
You get a little what?
Chad,
What?
I was going to say step over here and look this way maybe.
Looks like dog poop there.
Well, no, it's just the angles and all that.
Yeah.
Curvature, whatever you want to call it.
I gotta go back there and look at that. Just wondering if it hauled it away from the exhaust. I think we hauled it away from the exhaust pipe a little bit.
Did it move up there?
Could go a little bit.
Very, very little, like maybe an eighth.
That it right there?
Just a sec.
Hey, I broke it.
That's now vacuum just a hair.
There?
Yep. There. Come look at it yourself. I was talking to Chad. I said, come look at it yourself.
Just a sec, I'll tack that on there up there. Look good?
Well, I want you to come back and look at it.
Here, let me hold that and you get up there.
I think so, but
This is gonna twist this way.
I don't have the best vision.
Yeah, it's bigger on that side, I see that.
Dave.
Look good, baby?
Yeah, just for a second. Yeah. What do you think?
Look all right?
Yeah.
Gonna be harder to do than you think. Have to make sure I get it all done this weekend while you're here.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I need a little work down there. That's fine. I think I can put some metal on
Oh
it,
yeah.
weld it up, make it.
Yeah, that's workable.
That's workable.
Yeah.
I like that better there. And I can use some of that to put on top of it to make it look better.
Or cut a wedge out of it for a filler for here.
Yeah. I'm going to weld the back part of that right now. I can, and I will probably. Just want to get it up there so it's staying good.
Looks pretty friggin' straight from here. Front to that.
It's going to have to be manipulated a little bit, that's for sure. Only got 3 more to go.
Yeah.
Turn that off. Yeah, it looks good up against that exhaust pipe. Looks real good.
I think it's right on.
Yeah, it looks good.
Come over on this side even.
Huh?
See it from this side even. It looks good.
So I got to fix that back. I don't think that's an issue. Not at all. Basically, what I got to do now is weld it up and make it look good. Kind of funny, actually. I'm going to weld a little more on each side so we don't go anywhere. And then I'm going to make some pieces. Probably hit it with the hammer a few times. Probably cut a wedge for that, like he said. And bang it up here maybe with the welder one more time so it doesn't fall off. Another look. There. Shouldn't fall off. Yeah, she got a little, nothing not to be expected though.
Barely pick
Yeah.
up on it though.
Yeah, you'd have to be back there, you know what I mean?
Analyzing.
Yeah, analyzing. You said it, analyzing. Not going there with a ramp truck, I don't think. Analyzing.
Right.
So basically I'm going to take and cut some pieces with the leftover, just enough. It's just enough for 2 pieces of exhaust pipe to run to that. I was hoping that it would come a little bit further, but basically what I'm going to do is, you can see we got a little kink going on here. I can throw a little weld on there. I can throw a little piece of pipe on there. I can cut a little piece and put it on top there, get that kink out of there. We'll hammer this back and put some weld in that. Got to hammer that a little bit, play with that a little bit. Basically, it won't take much. A little bit of filler if I'm going to fill it, which I don't really, not really want to, but to make it look the best it can, you would throw a little fill on it just to smooth it out. Even you can't tell.
Minor imperfections.
Yeah, minor imperfections, exactly. So we're running straight with the exhaust pipe this way, and we're running parallel the other way, parallel this way. It's got a nice shape to it. Now all I have to do is do another one. So I have to cut this off and run a loop in there. I got another little loop. I got a rusty one right here. And this one here should be a little bit easier to get in there. We're going to weld that in there like that. So we'll keep our, whatever the distance is from here to there, we'll keep that distance from there to there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and then we'll just run another
Keep it
pipe
uniform
to match it up through there. Wish me luck. No, come back tomorrow and you'll get to see what's going on, how we did it, and whatever. We're just going to keep on going until I get it framed up, and then once it's framed up, then I can start welding it and make it look into something. But basically I have to get it in shape, and I'm happy that I have friends showed up today to help. We're going to leave it as that, and the reason being is I can't do any more to that other than weld it up, try to get it in place and brace it. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a piece of square stock. I'm going to go over on this flat over there, piece of square stock, weld it to that exhaust pipe, weld to the flat stock, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to weld it to this here. And the reason being is I want, for to support so it doesn't go back and forth, because this is a long distance what's going on there, for that not to be shaken.
Stabilize it.
Stabilize it. But basically I'm going to brace it, come up there like that, one down there, and then I'll go crisscross it from over here, one to over there. Once these two sides are put together, then maybe I can run a cross brace on the top of it so it does not go anywhere. But other than that, now all I have to do is make that look right, which is just going to take a little time with the welder, and go for another piece of exhaust pipe in the roller and try to get this bend coming up here so I'm the same distance from here to there. And when I get the exhaust pipe, I'm same distance in here. So when I fill that in with sheet metal or plate or whatever I'm going to fill it in with, it looks like that. So basically I want to keep the same distance in here as I got down there. Cool. Makes me laugh seeing you're like, what is he building? Well, we're building something that, I don't know, put the race car on, I guess. As long as Jolene's happy, I'm happy, but I'm having fun doing it. So you guys having fun?
Yep.
Tons? Tons of fun. Alrighty, check you later. That's what I just done. I can't do any more than that right now other than try to weld that up and secure it. Like, share, comment, ring my bell, tell all your friends.